Good morning and a very warm welcome. Thanks very much for tuning in. You're watching Times Now Live. My name is Amita Wadhwa. The pictures of celebrations that are now coming across right from... All right, let's begin with the live reaction that is now coming in of Parvesh Verma.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार बनने जा रही है। मैं आज खास तौर पर हमारे प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का, जिनके विकास के ऊपर में दिल्ली के लोगों ने विश्वास जताया और दिल्ली के लोगों को विश्वास है कि नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में हम दिल्ली को दुनिया की सबसे सुंदर राजधानी बनाने में सफल होंगे। मैं हमारे पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष आदरणीय जेपी नड्डा जी का, भारत सरकार में गृह मंत्री आदरणीय श्री अमित शाह जी का, उनके नेतृत्व में दिल्ली को अच्छा मार्गदर्शन मिला और हमने सरकार बनाई। मैं दिल्ली के सभी भारतीय जनता पार्टी के तमाम कार्यकर्ताओं को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। उनकी कड़ी मेहनत रंग लाई है और दिल्ली की जनता का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि आपने 48 सीटें जिताकर दिल्ली में हमारी सरकार बनाई है। आज बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण दिन है। हमारा जो वायदा है दिल्ली से विकसित दिल्ली का, हम उसको पूरा करेंगे। हमारे मैनिफेस्टो में हर बात जो हमने बोली है हम उसको पूरा करेंगे, हम उसके लिए संकल्पबद्ध हैं। तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
आपके सीएम बनने जा रहे हैं, क्योंकि ये बड़ा सवाल है, हर कोई यही पूछ रहा है। आप डिप्टी सीएम बन रहे हैं कि नहीं पूछ रहे?
देखिए, मैं हमेशा से कहता हूं कि मैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी का अनुशासित कार्यकर्ता हूं और हमेशा रहूंगा और अपनी आखिरी सांस तक भारतीय जनता पार्टी में ही रहना है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने मेरे पिताजी को दिल्ली का मुख्यमंत्री बनाया था, भारत का मंत्री बनाया था और वो भी आखिरी सांस तक पूरी ईमानदारी के साथ में पार्टी की सेवा करते रहे। आज पार्टी ने मुझे जो जिम्मेदारी दी है और वो जो जिम्मेदारी देते रहेंगे, मैं उसको निभाता रहूंगा।
प्रवेश जी, ये सवाल है कि मतलब हर जगह जश्न है, लेकिन यहाँ पर उस तरीके से नहीं दिख रहा है और ये कहा जा रहा है प्रदेश कार्यालय के बाहर का ज्यादा समर्थक, क्या बचा है? ये नारा बचा है कुछ?
देखिए, ये केवल मीडिया का आकलन है, ये केवल आपका मानना है, आपका सोचना है, मगर आज पूरे दिल्ली में एक बहुत ही खुशी का माहौल है। आप पीछे देख सकते हैं, बहुत ही संख्या में कार्यकर्ता आए हुए हैं और कल रात को भी बहुत सारे कार्यकर्ता थे और सभी कार्यकर्ताओं में, मेरे सभी समर्थकों में बहुत ज़्यादा जोश है, उत्साह है, बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी है।
सर, आगे सरकार की किस तरह से कार्रवाई देखते हैं, क्योंकि बताया जा रहा है कि पुराने मामले खुलेंगे और
एक बार शपथ ले लें, धीरे धीरे आपको पता लगेगा।
Well, importantly there, as what Parvesh Verma is now saying, of course, thanking the people of Delhi for breaking the 27-year-long jinx for the BJP as a historic comeback, and pictures of celebrations that has now been taking place right outside Rekha Gupta's residence there. He has congratulated his colleague as now she will be sworn in as the Delhi Chief Minister, the 4th woman in the national capital to do so. And of course, if he's also going to be the one who will be taking oath as the Union Cabinet, or as the Cabinet Minister of the Delhi government, well, that remains to be seen, because as far as when it comes to right after Rekha Gupta, who all will be sworn in today, the pictures will follow in some time from now. My colleagues are on the ground. Let's quickly go across to them, because there is a lot of fanfare, celebrations, and on a grand scale that we are looking at as far as the pictures that have been coming in, the preparations that already began way back. Pratibha, good morning to you. Even before the name of the BJP Chief Minister was announced, Ramleela Maidan was already decked up. Isha is connected with us, Mohit and Akansha also joining us live. Pratibha, if you can hear me, over to you.
Amita, very good morning to you. And for the BJP and for the Karyakartas, it seems like this is a concert that's playing out. The Karyakartas started arriving early in the morning, and all around me you can see the BJP flags. The seats have started filling in already. In a short while from now, Rekha Gupta will take oath as the Delhi Chief Minister. Big moment for the BJP after almost 3 decades. So you can imagine what it feels like for the Karyakartas who have been working tirelessly for this very day. They've been away from power for almost 3 decades. This is the day that they have been waiting for. The announcement of the Chief Minister as well, being a very, very welcome move for the BJP Karyakartas. Look at the message that the BJP has tried to send out. If you are a Karyakarta who has worked with the BJP for a long time, you could be the Chief Minister. We spoke to many of them here and they said that they see themselves in Rekha Gupta. So she is going to take over as the Chief Minister today. But look at what the excitement is like around me, and the entire cabinet is going to be taking oath shortly. If this side is the entire crowd, the supporters of the BJP who were part of the BJP's big success in the national capital. On the other side is the stage. There are 3 stages that have been put in place. The first, of course, where the Chief Minister will take oath. The dignitaries like the Prime Minister, the Home Minister, the Indian Chief Ministers, all of those who are going to be present are going to be on stage 1. On the other stage are going to be religious leaders from all faiths who are seated on the stage there. So the stage is set. In just a few moments from now, we are going to see the political leaders who will start arriving. But a look here tells you what the next 5 years could be like. The 4th woman Chief Minister that Delhi is getting for the BJP as well. It's about a message, not just about Karyakarta, to also say that women empowerment is not just a slogan for the BJP, but the party is going to walk the talk. So many of the Karyakartas have spoken about how this is an important moment for the Karyakartas, for the women in particular. In fact, Delhi being the national capital has an amalgamation of people all across the country, and the support for the BJP has also come in from all communities, which will be reflected in the cabinet as well. In the cabinet, from what details we have, the one name, of course, Parvesh Verma, who was initially speculated to be the Chief Minister, he's in the cabinet. Kapil Mishra, apart from that, Manjinder Singh Sirsa. So we're going to see a representation of all the communities that voted for the BJP.
Right.
Rekha Gupta herself, being from the Banyan community, about 66% of the community has voted for the BJP. They've shown their huge support for the party, and this is the party saying that we are going to get your voices heard. So you're seeing the people who have started arriving here already. Our colleagues are also here at the spot. Pragya as well as Mohit continue to stay live with us to get us those details. Let's go across to Mohit to find out what's happening on the ground.
Well, Mohit, Pragya, Isha, all of them who are connected with us right now as we continue to play out the pictures. There are celebrations that have been taking place and mithais that are being distributed. We saw the Dhol Nagade as well. But when it comes to the messaging that the BJP is trying to give across, because we've already seen, Mohit, as far as in the states of Rajasthan and Odisha are concerned, there are women deputy chief minister. Of course, Mamata Banerjee being the sole woman chief minister till Rekha Gupta is sworn in. The messaging that is now coming across to the women of Delhi on part of the BJP, because women voter for the BJP has been very important during these elections. Mohit.
नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में केंद्र सरकार ने विश्व का सबसे बड़ा सामाजिक कल्याण का कार्यक्रम इस देश में लागू किया था, जिसका उद्देश्य देशवासियों के जीवन को बेहतर बनाना, उनके जीवन में खुशहाली लाना था। और उसका परिणाम ये हुआ कि देश के
Well, yes, in fact, and you see, the BJP's plan this time around was about delivering the security, the monetary security, and the food security for the women also. And perhaps that is why we see that how the BJP clearly announced 2,500 rupees for women in Delhi in comparison to Aam Aadmi Party's 2,100 rupees. So clearly, what we see is that.
Go on, Mohit. Well, a big presence there that we are looking at of Team Times Now's reporters there on ground, whether be it at the Ramlila Maidan or right outside Rekha Gupta's residence. She's already left and now soon will be making her way to the Ramlila Maidan, the iconic Ramlila Maidan that has already been decked up, and slowly as we are looking at, all of the chairs have started to fill in. VIP, all of them, as you can say, they've already started to make their way in and have started to occupy the seats there. Maharashtra Chief Minister there. You can see the deputy CMs of the state of Uttar Pradesh are also visible there on the dais as we are looking at the preparations and announcements that are now being made. Isha, if you're also connected with us, if you can tell us what's happening right now. Of course, we are trying to get a sense to get the best pictures and voices for our viewers watching the broadcast.
Right, Amita. So we are reporting to you live from the Kashmiri Gate temple. This is the Hanuman temple in Kashmiri Gate. We saw Rekha Gupta, the CM-elect for the national capital, came here, and there was there were a lot of people who did arrive here, and this was the spot that Rekha Gupta came to, and she took the blessings, and now she has moved towards the Ram Leela Maidan, where she will be taking the oath as the Chief Minister of Delhi. After 12 years, there is going to be a change in the Chief Minister of the national capital, and the fourth Chief Minister, the fourth female Chief Minister of Delhi is Rekha Gupta, and the BJP, as Pratibha was also pointing out, has definitely walked the talk and stood by their message of women empowerment here.
So the wait and suspense, that is finally over. Delhi ka Mukhyamantri kaun hoga? Well, the announcement that was made yesterday at the Legislative Party meeting of the BJP, Rekha Gupta, the fourth woman Chief Minister, who shortly would be sworn in, all the VIPs there. Of course, the wait is now almost over for the Prime Minister also to reach the venue. But let's get your reactions there that are now coming in of the probables as we speak of who will now be a part of the Delhi BJP government. Kapil Mishra's first reaction there. Listen in.
माँ जगदम्बा का आभार व्यक्त करने के लिए पूरे परिवार के साथ आए हैं। एक ऐतिहासिक दिन है दिल्ली के लिए, पूरे शहर के लिए एक ऐतिहासिक दिन है, और रेखा जी के नेतृत्व में एक नई सरकार भारतीय जनता पार्टी की बन रही है, और प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो विजन है दिल्ली के लिए, उसको इम्प्लीमेंट हम सब लोग मिलकर करेंगे।
बांसुरी स्वराज जी है हमारे साथ। बांसुरी जी, आज का दिन कितना स्पेशल?
बहुत ही ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण है, बहुत स्पेशल है, और मैं दिल्ली की जनता को बहुत बधाई देती हूँ कि आदरणीय बड़ी बहन रेखा गुप्ता जैसी कर्मठ, जुझारू, मेहनती और अनुभवी ऐसी नेता को, ऐसी कार्यकर्ता को मुख्यमंत्री पद का आज शपथ लेने का सौभाग्य मिल रहा है। मैं जानती हूं कि आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के कुशल नेतृत्व में वो वुमेन लेड डेवलपमेंट का भी एक नया अध्याय दिल्ली में चरितार्थ करेंगी और विकास का एक नया सूर्योदय लेकर आएंगी।
अच्छा, ये क्यों जरूर अहम है कि एक महिला मुख्यमंत्री दिल्ली जैसे शहर में, क्योंकि आप दिल्ली से सांसद भी, अकेली महिला सांसद, तो ये जो एक कनेक्शन है महिलाओं का, ये क्यों ज्यादा अहम हो जाता है दिल्ली जैसे?
सबसे पहले तो मैं अकेली महिला सांसद नहीं हूँ, मेरे साथ नहीं, दिल्ली से ही कमलजीत शेरावत जी भी है, तो ऐसा नहीं है। देखिए, ऐसा है, जैसा आप जानते हैं कि आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी केवल महिला सशक्तिकरण की बात नहीं करते, वो महिलाओं के नेतृत्व में देश के सशक्तिकरण की बात करते हैं, विमेन लेड डेवलपमेंट की बात करते हैं। जब भी महिला पद ग्रहण करती हैं, इसका अर्थ है कि वो देश की नीति निर्माण में अपना योगदान करती हैं, वो देश की भाग्य विधाता बनती हैं। और नारी शक्ति वंदन अधिनियम आने ही वाला है। 18वीं लोकसभा आखिरी लोकसभा होगी जहां पर आप विमेन का थोड़ा अंडर रिप्रेजेंटेशन देख रहे हैं। अब तो सभी राजनीतिक दलों को 19वीं लोकसभा से 33% आरक्षण लाना ही होगा।
एक बात है कि 1998 में जब सरकार आपकी आखिरी बार थी, तब सुषमा जी बनी थी मुख्यमंत्री। आज एक इमोशनल क्षण है कि सुषमा जी के बाद आज पहली बार बीजेपी की सरकार दिल्ली में बन रही है।
बहुत ही इमोशनल डे है, और मैं जानती हूँ कि माँ जहाँ भी हैं, रेखा गुप्ता जी को बहुत आशीर्वाद दे रही है। थैंक यू।
All right. So as we speak about BJP announcing the CM phase, and it is Rekha Gupta, the fourth woman chief minister in the national capital, and the congratulatory notes and best wishes that have been pouring in. Of course, the messaging that is now going across, because Rekha Gupta is a first-time MLA from Shalimar Bagh, defeating the Aam Aadmi Party candidate Bandana Kumari by over a margin of 29,000 votes. And she contested the Shalimar seat before but wasn't able to win back in 2015 and 2020 against the same candidate of the Aam Aadmi Party. But this time luck was in her side as far as when we talk about as far as the BJP winning a whopping majority of 48 out of the 70 seats in the Delhi Assembly, as her journey, political journey, has been a long-standing one. Because, Pratibha, we have seen that the BJP is rather known to spring surprises. And this is something that, as far as the face is now concerned, Rekha Gupta, coming from a Bania community, is a big significance that is now coming across from the BJP side as well. From a known face to someone that has worked all the way up to the ranks and now being elevated to the post of the chief minister. That's a big message in itself.
Hello, check. Hello.
Absolutely. Somebody who has worked from the grassroots, somebody who has experience from a student days in politics. She is going to become the Chief Minister of Delhi. And you mentioned the constituency, so that's as well very interesting, Amita. Since 1998, the Chief Minister of Delhi has always been from the New Delhi constituency. So the BJP picking a Chief Minister from another constituency is also shifting focus from the so-called VIP seat, New Delhi constituency, to the Shalimar Bagh constituency. The Chief Minister is going to be there. So the focus of the BJP is going to be all across Delhi, like the BJP has been saying time and again. The messaging that the party wants to send out by picking Rekha Gupta. Let me just show you what's happening here at the Ramlila Maidan. Excitement is building up. In just a short while from now, the oath-taking ceremony will begin, and you can look at all the BJP workers who have arrived. In fact, many of them had arrived as early as even 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. So the place has started filling in already, and the BJP has sent out invitations not just to the VIPs but also to those who are part of the BJP success. So Jhuggi Jhopris, one of the issues that the BJP has spoken about very, very keenly. I remember Amit Shah himself had also spoken to the Jhuggi Jhopri walas and had assured them, and they are all going to be part of the event. Apart from that, we are also going to see the auto walas, the farmers, who are all going to be part of this event. So this is going to be as much a VIP event as it is going to be the common man event, the Delhi Janta event. So the BJP's messaging is clear that, remember, Prime Minister Modi as well, on the day of the victory, had given a message to the BJP Karyakartas. We have worked a lot for this victory. We have to ensure that we stay humble because we are here to serve the people. So that messaging is going to come across in the oath-taking ceremony as well. BJP flags, you can see anywhere that the eyes can go to. You can see BJP flags, and of course the women leading from the front. It's a woman chief minister who is going to be taking oath shortly. She is going to be leading the Delhi government for the BJP after 3 decades, and it is a women force that is at the forefront here. Delhi is one of the places across the national capital where the women voters are larger in number. Over 50% are women voters. They've been a big part of the BJP success, and they're going to be seen here as well. So the supporters of the BJP all around. There are musical performances because the oath-taking ceremony will be taking place shortly. Musical performances have begun already for those who have started arriving here. In just a short while from now, they will see more and more people coming in as well. As the VIPs come in, the security also being checked for every single person coming in. Today, of course, is a grand oath-taking ceremony, after which the focus is going to be on governance. And we are told that the BJP has put in place a 100-day plan already to execute its plan to give good governance. The one plank that the BJP has spoken of inclusiveness, apart from that, good governance in the national capital, ensuring that Delhi becomes the national capital that it deserves to be. So that was the development plan that the BJP has spoken of, and the BJP is going to immediately start executing that plan. So today, after the oath-taking ceremony, you're going to see that the cabinet meeting will take place, and Yamuna is going to be one of the key focus areas. So music is playing, the supporters have already gathered here, and you can sense the kind of excitement that you're seeing all across. The supporters have been waiting for this moment for a long time now. For almost 3 decades now, they've worked tirelessly, they've been away from power, never once did it deter their determination to serve the people. So this is what the BJP Karyakartas have been saying. In Lok Sabha elections, in fact, Delhi is one of the places where in the Lok Sabha elections, the BJP has the had a lot of success winning all 7 seats. But when it comes to the assembly elections, it didn't really win the hearts of the people of Delhi. But this time around, it's a historic mandate for the BJP. The BJP is leaving nothing to chance. The top leadership is going to be very involved. So Rekha Gupta being picked, very interesting choice. Woman leader, somebody who has been with the party, has a very strong backing of the BJP as well. Let's continue showing the visuals here of how the people have been coming in. If I can ask my video journalist to also pan around. You know, it's scorching hot here. It's very, very hot, but it has not deterred any of the BJP Karyakartas who have been waiting here for hours together, because they've been waiting for just a glimpse of the Prime Minister, of the next Chief Minister who will be taking oath now. Posters of the Prime Minister put all around, so that has only added to the enthusiasm of the BJP workers. Remember, the BJP had not projected any CM face, so the BJP Karyakartas see it as much a victory for the Prime Minister as much as it is for any Karyakarta. So people all around, for those who have gathered here, the bhajans are going on here, patriotic songs being played here.
Right.
The BJP workers
Well,
have been
winters are
very,
almost over there as we talk about Delhi. And, you know, when we talk about the pictures that are now coming in, just giving a quick update to our viewers there. The BJP CM-elect Rekha Gupta has reached Ram Leela Maidan as the pictures that are now coming in shortly that she would be sworn in. Of course, all eyes would be on the arrival of the Prime Minister and the top ministers there of the government. Huge cutouts that can be also be seen of the Prime Minister, because it is his very name, as his very face, that the BJP often leads their political election campaigns. And this is a mega victory that, breaking the jinx of almost after 27 years, BJP has made a historic comeback in the national capital. It's a double engine ki sarkar with the BJP-led NDA government in the center. We are also looking at all of the 7 BJP MPs in the national capital, and out of the 70 seats in the assembly, 48 of them would be BJP MLAs. So with all of that pictures there, all of the seats that have slowly started to fill in, we are looking at the pictures coming in from the Ram Leela Maidan. We'll continue to stay with those pictures after a very short break.